So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Nunez finds himself offside.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Colomwani duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Colomwani was steaming forward. Greenwood, there's the shot! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And smartly reclaimed. Reinildo spots it and intercepts. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out towards the flank, back into the middle. Knocks it into space. Showing good feet. He's on it, can he get away? Cross to the back post.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Pavard. Luis Alberto. Quarter of an hour played. That has been cut short. Linton. And he's had it nicked away. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Camera. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Valverde. Flamengo finding their passes. Camera. Now it's Luis Alberto. Nunez! Decent enough try. Well, they can break here. Greenwood looking to get on the end of this. That's an excellent interception. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pavard, and he's hit it long. Valverde. And Bassi. Now it's Darwin. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That has not gone well. Luis Alberto. Half an hour played now. Bassi. Camera. And here's Nunez. Buongiorno did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bassi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Carvajal. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bassi. And that's a good ball. Luis Alberto. Nunez. Reinildo. Into the channel. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camera. And here's Park Ji-sung. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the return pass. Joelinton. And this is Neymar. Defending was strong and firm. They want to be quick to recover this. That's tidy. And we hit half-time. See your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Threads one in. Now it's Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Bassi. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Looking for options for movement. No luck with that dink over the top. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passes short and sharp. It's Park Ji-sung. Luis Alberto. And Bassi. Luis Alberto. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nunez. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Neymar. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Park Ji-sung. Camera. Park Ji-sung. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Joelinton, who does have an assist to his name. Joelinton. Now it's Colum. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Camera. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. And here's Colomwani. And he's lost his man here. Joelinton. He rises! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 14.
Flamengo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Joelinton tries to pass it through. Very nicely done. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely spread. Park Ji-sung. And here's Nunez. Big chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. He's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Gakpo goes short. It's a really well-measured ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Kivior. And Bassi. Flamengo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo is having a shot! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substituição.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change now. So is this the start of a comeback? Played out wide, played back in. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Darwin. Now it's Gakpo. Buongiorno with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bassi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Carvajal could try cutting inside here. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camera. Van Basten. Bassi. Oh, important interception. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, this is the sort of day that Brazilian football lives for. It's Flamengo and Vasco da Gama, two clubs whose rivalry is older than the game of football itself. With that kind of history, there can be no doubt that this is the one both teams want to win more than any other. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, I guess this is the biggest, the most followed derby in Brazilian club football. So, Jim Beglin, any wise words from you?
I'm just trying to soak all of this in. It's remarkable here. I mean, what an atmosphere. The reasons as to why this is seen as the greatest derby in Brazil. It's for everybody to witness now. It really does rival some of the best atmospheres I've felt in my lifetime, and it's going to take some beating for the sheer scale of it alone. This is the place to be.
And already we're underway here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
And it's Hughes. Out towards the flank. Incoming delivery. Climbs up big! He can get that clear.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Darwin. And Park Ji-sung! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bunu is there to clear. No goals as yet. Hughes.
Vasco da Gama really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's Van Basten. Carvajal. Rijkaard. Andre Nildo. Neymar. And it's Joelinton. Shifted it to the flank. Luis Alberto does really well to win the ball there. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Now it's Colomwani. Delivering chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Eder Militao to Camara. Valverde just coming up to the 30-minute mark. For Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Park Ji-sung. No, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joelinton. Looking for the run. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Looking for options for movement. Pavard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it out wide. It's a mighty! It's bounced back off the post. Buongiorno. Now it's Colomwani. Can he get it through? The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Pavard. Camera. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Joelinton. This is promising. Oh, no joy this time. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hughes. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Colomwani! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Terminou o primeiro tempo. Vamos torcer para que nosso time consiga a vitória no segundo. Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again.
Vasco da Gama have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pavard. Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to play him in. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Bowen. And here's Van Basten. Up Ji-sung. He has a look up. Hoisted in.
Flamengo clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Greenwood is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 47. Substituição.
That has been cut short. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that was vital. And here's Park Ji-sung. Valverde. That's a delicate pass. Played in by Park Ji-sung. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde. Lovely pass. It's Van Basten! It's hit the upright. Hughes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Darwin. He has found a way through. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's come off the upright. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bowen. Nunez. Nunez's cross. Linton. Vasco da Gama are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Valverde. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Now it's Kolo Muani.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Now it's Bowen. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Interception. His positioning was spot on. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Van Basten. Bowen. Rijkaard. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And